What's up, YouTube Niners? Welcome to Lords of the Long Box. It's the CovrPrice Top 10 for the week ending 9/17/2023. You know, one of these days, we're just going to do all the clips of us backstage and what the
nice.
stupid ass weird shit that we talk about. And you know, it's fun, right?
These days.
I have a horrible visual in my head right now. Thank you.
All right. While you guys are congregating, shall we say the word? Now it's a party.
Now we can
do a party.
I like it.
Marty, say what's good.
Greetings and salutation, geeks and geekettes. Thank you for joining us once again. And may the gods, comic gods, shower you with blessings and comics. Fill your long boxes with golden, silver, bronze, and modern age books.
The long box blessing from Preacher Marty. All right. Speaking of preaching, Laura, say what's good to people.
That really does set the tone. It's so hard to follow, but that's a good way to just start the show off with all that warm fuzziness.
Yes, a lot of warm and fuzziness going on.
I had a dream. I had a dream like a couple of days ago, and it was me and Marty going fishing and then catching a mermaid.
Catching a mermaid.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at
that. We'll leave it at that. We're leaving it at that.
All right. Once again, this show is sponsored by our friends over at CovrPrice.com for your price guides, collections, and trends. Head over to CovrPrice.com for $6.99 a month.
Jesus.
For all your collections and trends and all that good stuff. Also, our good friends at Bird City Comics use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off in the Bird City Comics store. They got a huge drop coming this Friday. We will show you the image on Thursday, but Laura, can you give us a hint?
Well, you've probably already seen the images, but it's a reprint of Zatanna 15. We had Ariel Diaz do yes, awesome, the Justice League costume. Yes. And then we also have Lobos, who did the new 52 costume for us. And I can't say anything else, but you might have a hint if think about it. What could our third one be?
I have no idea. I'm still thinking about Zatanna. So
No hint here.
I
speaking
can't.
of things that I've watched that you should watch. Wow, that's early in the show. So I was on a DC binge on HBO Max, and I was watching like Justice League Dark,
Yeah, me too.
Constantine,
yes.
whatever.
I like that one.
Injustice is really buck wild.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't do the comic justice, though. I tell you what, if you've ever read the series of Injustice, absolutely amazing.
I'm thinking most of us have it at this point. But yeah, I was watching Justice League Dark, TiVo, and that's interesting that you bring it up because there's this scene where Zatanna is able to stop both Superman and Wonder Woman. And that kind of
I saw that on your IG. See,
no, because wouldn't Wonder Woman be able to break free from the magic of the lasso? I know that Superman can, but I don't understand how she overpowered Wonder Woman.
Don't fuck with Zatanna.
Yeah, I guess.
No. Magic doesn't. The superpowers don't really stand up too well against magic.
Yeah, well, with Superman, it holds him for a few minutes, right? But with Wonder Woman, I would think she'd be able to break free of it, but I don't know.
She's not a magical being, though. She's a deity, so I don't know.
Yeah, she's a daughter of a goddess. So
something like that. All right, let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is CovrPrice Top 10. As always, there's a runner-up for this week's Top 10. What do we have for this week's runner-up?
Runner-up is Sonic Hedgehog's 900th anniversary adventure number 1. I'm already starting. Oh my god, I'm already starting.
You got
Jonathan Gray, cover 1 and 50 by IDW, published in 2023. Sonic is celebrating 900 adventures, and everyone is all for it. Last year, we celebrated Sonic's 50th issue, and the 1 in 50 retailer incentive took off like a rocket. This year, we celebrated 900 adventures of the Speedsters, and 150 incentive for this issue is taken off just as quickly. Jonathan Gray delivers an excellent cover worthy of a tribute to the legendary Hedgehog. Congrats. Ogilvy Maurice, a.k.a. Sonic's real name. Not kidding. Look it up. We tracked 8 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 220% with a high sale of $250. For a raw copy and a current raw near mint, fair market value of $155.
I don't get it.
Ogilvy. Okay, help me out, somebody.
Ogilvy Maurice.
Ogilvy Maurice.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Interesting.
You said it. All right. We won't ding you this time.
Laura said it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm right.
All right. Let's get right to the top 10. What do we have for number 10, Miss Laura?
All right. So first up, we have X-Men 130. This is the newsstand that came out in 1980. And we've seen it on the list a couple of times already. But it's important to know that this book is falling, primarily due to the speed at which rumors dissipate in this hobby. It's been popping off since it was rumored Taylor Swift may appear in Deadpool 3 as Dazzler. Since the rumor debuted, we've gotten neither a denial nor confirmation, which has led to stagnation. Still, this is a solid book for other reasons. It's the second appearance of Kitty Pryde, Emma Frost, and the first appearance of Sebastian Shaw. The community is currently focused on the Dazzler aspect, but it's treading water until we get more information. Even director Sean Levy is keeping Deadpool 3 close to the chest. I didn't know that was the director. This week, we tracked 17 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 118%, with a high sale of $469 for a CGC 9.6 and a current raw fine fair market value of $98 as copies, of course, flood and stay on the market.
I'm glad I kept my copy. Of all the stuff that I sold, I still kept my X-Men run. Yeah. So I was going through my stuff today. I was like part of organizing, putting stuff away. And then I was like, wow, look at all these things that I still have. And I was like,
does your stand up to like a 9.6, 9.8? What are you looking at, Tim?
I think it's a 9.6. I think it's slabbed or not.
Nice.
Is that this?
My raw is sitting in behind me, actually, and it's like a 9, I would say.
Yeah. You know what? You could totally cosplayer.
Yeah, everybody always is trying to get me to cosplay, but I don't have the confidence for it. I couldn't do it.
Do it.
We have the confidence for you, Laura. Okay.
Just do it.
And I'm sure everybody would agree with that.
I would get eaten alive. It would be bad.
If me and Marty can dream about a mermaid, then you can cosplay it. Okay.
There's plenty of cosplayers out there. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right. Number 10 on the
it.
list is X-Men number 130, the newsstand edition. What do we have for number 9?
Yes, Immortal X-Men number 15 by Joshua Sway Swaby, 1 in 25, published by Marvel in 2023. This book has slowed down to a ton. While the community loves a great Emma Frost cover, like this 1 in 25 from Joshua Sway, it only propels it so far. At this point, part of what is sustaining it is the compelling story within. But part of the slowdown its experience is due to the apprehension some fans feel towards the story, with some feeling it is becoming a tad scattered. Still, it's doing something right as we track 14 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 148%, with a high sale of $65 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $53. I still love this cover. Yeah.
Mortal
Story might
X-Men
be
number-
horrible, but yeah.
Yeah. Mortal X-Men number 15. Shout out to Planet Arizona Comics, man. I'm going to liquidate my collection in a year or two to help my kid pay for college.
Wow.
How bad is that?
Good for
Good for
you.
you.
That's
Good for you, buddy.
Hey, Tivo, I think you could cosplay this.
Her? Okay. Fuck it. I don't care.
Okay.
I'll
Why
do it.
not? Do it.
Let's do the time warp again.
And I'm going to do Dazzler. You do her, and I'll do Dazzler.
Deal. I would pay for that, man. I'd pay for it.
bet you would.
I'll cosplay as the Invisible Woman. How's that sound? Speaking of which, things that people watch that you should watch. I went on a Marvel animation binge and I was watching Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They cover so many characters like the Michael Korvac and Quasar.
Did not see that. To be honest with you, I have not seen that.
It's on Disney Plus.
Disney
So,
Plus. Yeah, I've seen it. I go through Disney now and I see it in there, and I'm just like,
it's kind of hard
That's
to
fine.
find sometimes though, but you just got to go through it, and it is multiple seasons, and and they kind of go through everything. But
Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, Michael Korvac, come on, that's straight out of the Avengers comics, and then
okay,
there's
well,
there's
since
also
Tim watch it, I'm gonna watch it now. Things that TV
and
will
there
watch.
is some pretty good violence in there too. People are getting murked. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
man. So if you like your
Interesting.
animation and people getting murked, because I only say Invisible Woman because there's a scene where the Invisible Woman, they save her. I don't want to give away any spoilers, and then the Baxter building blows up. I guess I did spoil it, but the Invisible Woman save the Fantastic Four, but they don't say a single word. It's kind of weird. All right,
The show
All
that
right.
properly spoils everything for you. Please join us live.
we're here for you. All right, what do we have for number 8?
Dazzler number 1 from 1981. Yo, Taylor Swift fans are diehards. God, I can't say yo. Doesn't sound right for me.
Yo.
Since the rumor she may appear as
Yo.
Dazzler, hold on, let me try again. Yo, nope, worse. Since the rumor she may appear as Dazzler in Deadpool 3, this book has overshadowed many others associated with the upcoming Deadpool flick. It went from a pass at many a con to cleared out from back issue bins. It's wild to see, especially since we have gotten zero confirmation it'll even happen. Taylor Swift is out setting records, which have thoroughly rubbed off on this book. Despite her star power, this book is also seeing a downturn as fans turn their attention elsewhere. We tracked 26 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 87%, with a high sale this week of $250 for a 9.8 CGC and a current raw, very fine fair market value of $11.
That's
This
just
is the
dope.
4th week,
Yeah.
isn't it? That it's made the list. Though.
Week and week, yeah.
Swifties, don't underestimate them. I mean,
Yeah.
I like this cover better actually. I mean, than the X-Men or 130. It just looks, kind of more painted, more glamorous, and you got, look at Nightcrawler and Enchantress, Spider-Man, Iron Man,
Yeah.
floating head Friday, son. There used to be a hashtag. All right, number 8 on the list is Dazzler number 1. Yo, what do we have for number 7?
Yo,
What do we have for number 7?
Yo, number 7. Yo, number 7 is Void Rivals number 1 by Lorenzo De Felici.
Wow, well done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Regular, that is. By Image Comics, published in 2023, Void Rivals has appeared on this list in some form or another over 15 times since it was released. None of them was this awesome cover by Lorenzo De Felici. You see how I kind of emphasize De Felici.
That was good.
Felici.
Lorenzo Di De Felici.
Felici, ufu mango, putana.
Ragu and fettuccine.
Okay, stop.
Often,
Okay.
yes. Often,
Ruined it.
often we see exclusive variants or high ratio books dominating cover A, and the same was true for this book. Now, the roles have reversed as fans seek out this introduction to the shared universe Robert Kirkman is building. With a new Transformer run debuting next month under the Skybound banner, collectors have been eager to pick up copies of this book on the aftermarket for cheap. We tracked 19 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 122%, with a high sale of $40 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $4.
Golden State Comics, Tim and Marty butchers the English language. I do declare that is not correct, sir.
Hey, left me out.
James, James got to put his 2 cents in every once in a while, man. I mean, come on, he says it out of love, though. He means it out of love.
Yeah, that's why his shit got hacked, son.
Too tall Jones and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy King of the Golden State, who's now Golden Sate Comics. Weird how his
love you,
account
bro.
got
Love
hijacked.
you, love you, James. Love you.
Yeah, weird how his account got hijacked. That was fucking weird, man. I'm gonna throw James under the bus. When I first met him way back, shit, man, 7-8 years ago.
Yeah,
we met up at a comic shop in the Bay Area.
Okay.
So I was looking for this tall dude, and he rolls up in this small ass little Miata or some shit. I was like, what the hell? How the hell did you even fit in that thing, man? I bet he's doing better things now. You know what I'm saying? Not throwing him under the bus, but if you followed Ken and Golden State on Instagram, yo, he has some bangers, yo.
Yeah, he does.
Bangers,
Yes,
yo.
he does.
Yo is a drinking word, yo.
Yes, dude.
Yo.
TiVo, I remember your comment one time when I posted a picture of me and James. He showed up for the Dallas Comic-Con. Me and Ray there one time, and we took a picture together. And you had commented that, man, Marty, you look like a midget next to him, man. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I do. But hilarious.
Thrown under the Miata. So I'm like 6'4", and there was a picture that me and James took with the big
Are you
to-do.
really? You're 6'4".
Yeah.
Oh.
6'4".
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a tall drink of water.
Oh, too tall Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. People be hating. Then I'm looking up to James, like, anytime I go to a con, I can see James like, hey, yo, James. And he goes, hey, yo, TiVo. I'm like,
Walked by me on the street in San Diego Comic-Con. I looked up. I'm like, hi. And he's like, oh. And we just had like a little moment in passing. But yeah, he's so nice.
Tallest Asian I know, brother. Tallest Asian I know.
Yeah. Sorry, short people. You have no reason to live. That's a song.
TiVo.
That's a song. It was a song. Remember, short people have no reason to leave by Robert. Yeah, it's a song.
Oh, yeah.
Google it. It's a
Right.
thing. Yeah. All right. Number 7 on the list is Void Rivals. Number 1, the Lorenzo Di Felici regular cover. $40 and 9.8. That's it. You know what? This isn't my favorite cover. You know what I'm saying? About this week. But yeah. What do you have for number 6?
Okay, moving on. The Magic Order number 1 from 2018. Well, yeah, some may remember when this book from 2021, when Netflix announced an adaptation was in development. Then things kind of went silent, and sales for this book did as well. The momentum just died despite a killer hook of 5 families of magicians protecting the world. But no longer, as Netflix let the world know that shooting for the series would begin in mid-November. Cue the run on this book, as it is firmly under the spotlight again. Keep in mind that there is a long period from shooting to the finished product, so we're likely not going to see the last of this book. We tracked 20 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 164%, with a high sale of 120 for a CGC 9.8, and a current raw near mint fair market value of $11, yo.
Well done.
Yo.
Yeah, I have this.
Yo.
I have this complete run because I dig
Magic.
Mark
Yeah.
Miller. I'm a big Miller fan, and and the Magic Order is kind of like an adult version of Harry Potter, you could say.
Okay.
At
Okay.
the very least.
Copiel is one of the most fantastic artists out there. This is a
Copiel
really
is
cool
awesome.
teaming.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love his Thor covers that he did. That
I was
he
thinking
did.
Wonder Woman for him.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, number
Interesting.
6 on the list, the Magic Order, number 1, CGC 9.8 for $120. Let's hope the show gets made. I mean, let's hope the strike ends soon too. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Just watching reruns and everything. Another things that T will watch that you should watch. So the last couple of days, I've been on a hacker movie binge, right?
From the original 80s hacker?
Like Angelina Jolie.
No, that one's awful. That one's awful.
No.
No, the one
Okay.
with the one with Bruce Willis and Justin Long. I think it's Live.
Yes.
Die
Okay.
Hard. And then the newer one with Thor, Chris Hemsworth, called Black Hat.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So it's like
Black Hat.
yeah,
Okay.
and then as an IT person, you're like, well, shit, that can happen. But Black Hat is much more serious in tone than the Die Hard one. But both are worth watching. What are you gonna watch? Fucking Law and Order? Come on, stop it.
Yeah.
All right, number 6 on the list is Magic Order number 1. Whatever, number 5.
Oh, yes. Wolverine number 36.
cool.
Yes, nice cover. Ryan Stegman, regular cover by Marvel, published in 2023. Just imagine being in a creative meeting behind this book. You're bouncing ideas from one to another, and someone has a light bulb that goes off. What if we combine Wolverine and the spirit of vengeance? Boom! Did I say that right? Boom!
Boom.
You have this book. Yeah, boom! The first appearance of Helverine. Quite the mouthful, and arguably one of the most powerful entities in all of comics. Wolverine already had a hell of a stink eye. Add the pendant stare to that, and hot damn, you have a hot book. Fans have been snagging this book from the LCS since it's dropped, and now have turned to the aftermarket after those shelves have been cleared. We tracked 26 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 132%, with a high sale of $24 for a raw copy and a current near mint fair market value of $12.
So this is a Wolverine Ghost Rider mashup?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
That is
Yeah. crazy.
I would love
It's
to
interesting.
see that. Yeah.
Kind of like the I've seen it, and Laura, I saw it on your on your site too. The Predator and Wolverine.
Right.
mashup,
That's
too.
cool.
Yeah, that looks amazing. I'm
excited.
Ryan Stegman is always a good artist too. Dig his
Yeah.
stuff. So number 5 on the list is Wolverine number 36. Here's your chance to get on the board. Maybe.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I think most of you guys.
Yeah.
this.
I still
I
have
have
that.
the gold foil behind me. Okay. Venom Lethal Protector number 1 from 1993. This book moves well on the aftermarket. It's the first Venom-centric solo story, has an awesome cover, and can be quite challenging to acquire in a high grade thanks to the shiny cover. Still, it's never really been a pricey book. While copies move routinely every week as a cheap and plentiful key, the most recent mega sale for a CGC 9.9 has again put this book back on the
Damn.
list. Yeah, who has a 9.9 of this? More
Jeez.
will try their hand to achieve that kind of payday, leading us to track 26 copies sold with a 7-day trend of 132%, a high sale of $3,600 for the CGC 9.9, and a raw near mint fair market value. Okay, that's crazy. Listen to this. Okay, so the 9.9, 3,600, a near mint fair market value is $18.
Jesus Christ! Wow.
That's
For
Isn't this a
9.9.
Isn't this a hard stock cover too?
It is. It is
Yeah.
kind of like a foil cover too. It's that hard stock cover.
Yeah.
And even if you open the cover up, you're gonna break something, right? You're gonna break
fucked,
that.
Yeah.
So it had to just come right off the shelf and straight into. I don't think back then we even had bagging boards back then. So
Yeah, we did.
In 93?
Dude, I was collecting back then. Of course, I had
Right?
bagging boards, man.
Yeah, 93 is not that. Well, oh God.
shoot, I never used them then. My God.
You loser.
Yeah, I just
And-
stacked them. I stacked my comics. Back
That
then, I
was
just
me
stacked them up.
in 5th grade. I stacked them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
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 And there was a way you would do it. You would do one facing one way, one facing the other way, one facing.
Uh-huh.
Alternate, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So that way they wouldn't be curved.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll do a video about it one day, maybe before I retire.
Ooh, I want to come on with you. We'll do it together.
Okay, whatever you
Okay.
say, lady. Venom,
It's going to
Lethal
be
Protector
that-
number 1.
no pun intended. That might be a dream come true for you, Tim.
I know, right? A mermaid, Marty. All right, what do we have for number 3? Oh,
Marty, this is
First
you.
type. No, it's yes, it is. Okay.
We'll work on odds tomorrow, Marty, because apparently
I got sidetracked. Sorry about number 3 is Spider-Man 2099 number 1 by Marvel, published in 1992. Those who didn't catch Across the Spider-Verse in theaters are catching up as it reaches streaming platforms and wider DVD Blu-ray release. That's getting more eyes on arguably the star of the show, Oscar Isaac's Spider-Man 2099. The first appearance debuts raging within the community for the past years are now setting their sights on this book. It's been commonly accepted that Amazing Spider-Man number 365 is the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. But there is a debate brewing that number 365 is just a preview and that this book is his first appearance. That led numerous collectors to pick up this cheap and plentiful key instead of potentially being left behind. We tracked 31 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 117%, with a high sale of $151 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a raw near mint fair market value of $20. Huh.
yeah.
Quite a drop for that, huh?
Yeah.
This is another hard stock cover too. Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
I'm two on that one now.
I think I had this one too. I thought I'd sold off most of my collection. Then I was like, man, I still got a lot of stuff. I have literally a short box full of Bird City Comics exclusives. So
Yay.
Nice.
I have about 9 of those Battle Chaser variants.
Are you going to keep any of them?
No, I'm giving them away. So just give me
away.
time. So
Paying it forward.
Leave
Paying
a
it forward.
comment after this video posts, and we're gonna do a drawing on Thursday, because JB's good at that. I'm not. And I swear to God, I'm gonna mail them out because I've been cleaning out stuff. So I swear to God, I promise this time.
I swear to God, I'm gonna mail it out.
I swear to God, and all the
I didn't
mermaids
say
in my
when I'm
dreams.
gonna mail it out, but I swear to God, I'll mail it out.
Eventually.
You're gonna get it from a mermaid in my dreams. That's what you're gonna get. All right, number
That's
3 on the
it.
list, Spider-Man 2099, 151 for a 9.8. But there was a ton of these that were published. I guarantee you, there was a ton of them. All right, like a vanilla disease that never goes away, just always pops up.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. All right. Spawn number 1 from 1992, published by Image. Spawn number 1 is one of the most popular books of all time. It routinely appears on these lists in our year-end bestseller reports. We saw a resurgence when the Todd father announced at San Diego Comic-Con that Spawn would be getting a new series. He also confirmed that the new Spawn movie is still in the works. That was until Jamie Foxx suffered an unspecified illness, casting doubt on the project. Spawn needed a slight shot in the arm and received that in spades when it was leaked that a slew of new skins was coming to Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Of course, one of those skins was Spawn, shooting this book to the top of the charts last week and maintaining that momentum this week. We tracked 38 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 103%, with a high sale of $170 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw near mint fair market value of $29.
Yeah, that's I still have my. I don't think I do. I still have my Spawn number 1. Shit, man.
Oh God!
I remember I was an avid reader. I was an avid reader of Spawn all the way up to there was this crazy storyline where it was like
yeah.
like it was like the devil and God, and they were battling, and they were like little kids, and all kinds of weird shit. And then they killed off Al Simmons, and there was a new guy, and I was like, I'm not down with that, man. But
you got to stick to it, man. And the artwork, especially by Todd McFarlane, man, it's classic. It's always classic. It stands the test of time, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Somebody. James, hit me up on Instagram. I don't know what you won, but I'm just gonna give you a bunch of shit. So hit me up on Instagram.
Who was Al Simmons? Trivia.
What do you
In real
mean?
life, like who was he?
Oh, the actor?
No, the character.
I don't know.
He was Todd McFarlane's college roommate. He actually had to acquire the rights to even use his name.
Oh, interesting.
Good. Look at Laura dropping knowledge.
Look at Laura, knowledge bomb. Yo, Laura.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, dropping just knowledge like a mermaid
Knowledge.
in your dreams.
Yeah,
Jesus, look
they
at that.
probably knew that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Damn. All right. Number 2 on the list is Spawn. Number 1, CGC 9.8 for $170. Look at that cover, man. So dope.
That's what you should ask if you go speed dating with somebody. Ask them that question.
Hey now.
And then they'll know if it's meant to be or
Whoa,
not.
like, you don't know, bye,
whoa.
bitch. No, excuse me. Like, girl, bye,
leaving.
bye, girl.
I am leaving now.
All right.
See, the chat knew. Okay.
All right. Number 1. Wow, I didn't expect that.
Look at this amazing cover. Number 1 is Heart Attack number 1 by Image, published in 2019. This book has an interesting premise. In a post-pandemic world, premise?
Yes.
Premise.
Yes. Well, let's just slide in that.
This book has an interesting premise.
Premise.
And premise.
Oh my
I'm
God.
butchering this shit. In a post-pandemic world, Americans have been saved from the disease, but that has led to a rise in folks with powers, and the government has no idea how to handle them. It hits a bit close to home as the world dealt with this issue firsthand. Albeit with no powers to speak of.
It's albeit.
Albeit with no powers, man.
What did you say? I'll buy it.
I'll buy it.
Sorry, Marty. Sorry, Marty. You had too many.
Here
Too
we
many.
go.
Too
Here
many.
we go.
You get it.
No,
It's coming.
Herb Ervlinger, Bert Herngeiv, Irv Hermlinger, Bing Livehanger, Livelink, Bert Herkern, Bingo Lingfucker.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
You earned it. You earned it.
There you
I
go.
did earn that one. I have just been terrible tonight. I'm just gonna graze over that
Premise
one.
and
Premise.
I'll buy it.
I'll
Jeez.
buy it. I'll bet. Okay, I'm just gonna graze over that one. I'm just gonna maintain. Okay, that might be why this book faded into obscurity until it was announced. This series would be getting the live action treatment. Fuji TV is set to develop a live action series with filming to begin in Tokyo at the end of this year. That has immediately brought this book into the spotlight, with community members scoring the aftermarket and back issue bins for copies. It's still a cheap book and out there for those on the hunt. We tracked 42 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 118%, with a high sale of $104 for a pre-sale 9.8 copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $8. Okay.
Very well done. After a few tries,
I appreciate that.
I'll buy that for $1.
And you know what? I did earn that. So, I have nothing negative to say.
Yeah,
I,
James
I
was saying
totally earned it.
Me and Marty butchered the names. Hello, I'm the one that corrected Marty. Come on now.
Okay.
All I have is, I have a GED. I dropped out. I dropped off my sophomore year.
In my defense, it's been a long day.
That's true. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're
Doesn't
awesome,
matter. Thanks,
Marty.
Laura. Thanks. I appreciate the vote of
you're-
confidence right
Yes, you're fantastic no matter what. You make me smile all the time.
Speaking of smiling, Marty, say farewell to the people.
here. Already? Oh, man. I was having so much
Already.
fun.
It's Ahsoka time, baby. It's Ahsoka time.
Go.
Oh, yes. May I say
Plus,
my
plus
final...
Laura's got a show to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. After the fact. Laura,
They're doing a show about I Dream of Jeannie.
We're doing Darth Vader.
Are-
Vader tonight.
Well, let me, if you allow me, I would like to say my final.
Yes, please.
My final mantra of may the comic gods continue to bless you and bless your long boxes and guide you in your comic hunts, and may you all find your keys and holy grails.
Did you say comic hunts? What did you say?
I
comic
said comic hunts. Oh, good Lord.
Okay.
Not cunts.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Not
This
cunts.
show is off the rails, man.
Laura, not comic cunts.
That's not what it is. It's like the first time. Oh my God.
Okay. And here's the thing. I may be bad with words, but Laura's bad with hearing. Selective listening. That's what it is.
Shout out to Holly Hunt.
Oh my
Paging
God.
Michael Hunt.
Good.
Anyway.
Okay, anyway.
Thanks for the blessing, Marty. Laura, last words.
I got nothing. I'm not gonna speak anymore tonight. I'm done.
Oh, you got to say goodbyes to the fellow chats and the geeks.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, right after this, Nearing Nirvana, the girls and I are covering Darth Vader. So if you want to come and hop into that show, please do and say hi.
And if you guys are lucky, I might hop into one of those shows one of these days. You know, I'm gonna invite myself in.
Love for you
go
to
go in there.
I would love
Just gonna
that.
go in there without even warning.
That'd be great. Do it.
Okay.
But you have to wear a wig because it's near Nirvana.
I'm gonna
Tuesday's a girls episode.
I'm gonna cosplay as Dazzler.
Oh,
there you go, Dazzler.
That works. That works.
I was thinking more like Moondragon. She's bald, so you can do her.
Yeah, Bane.
Or our Friday show is like open to everybody, so the Friday show would be good for you.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, just send me an invite anytime.
All right.
We've kept you captive long enough for Marty, Laura, and JB. And sorry, Matt Damon couldn't make it on the show this week. We'll have him on next week. Until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Bye.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Hold on and get some, boy. In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's three greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright. In this, you shall know that the Lord